We'll see today how to migrate the data from your legacy system, or you have some external data, maybe in Excel sheet or any other format. How can we take those data to upload into S4HANA? Okay. So here the purpose is that I have some data, but those data are having some error, or intentionally it has been made some error, so that in this exercise we can see that how to resolve those errors. Okay, so now you can see this is our app in S4HANA. So for the data migration, so before you do the data migration over here, now we'll see something, how this what is the staging table. Okay, if I click here, now you can, if I am going to create a project using a staging table, so you can see this is known as the staging tables. What is the staging tables? The staging tables are intermittent temporary holds the data, okay, for validation and other things. So where these data are being held, for that thing we have to go to the database to see the database. How to see the in the database? Not through AC69 or AC11, whether you have to connect to the database. So database are getting connected through HANA Studio or Eclipse. So if you have, and usually the admin or basis whoever the access, they have only to access this database data directly. Okay, directly you can see. If you have the authorization, then you can modify the data, delete the data, equipment master or anything, you can directly make the changes. But for safety purpose, generally these access are not given to the consultants. Okay, so where these data are getting hold, here I have created, this is the through this one I am going to see the data inside the database. This is the my one ID. So this ID and password is required to connect to the database. Okay, so here in the tables you can see these are the different tables are there. One LT slash something is there. Okay, so these tables are known as the staging tables. Okay, for example, I'll maybe this table I will delete it. Directly I am deleting from the database, which is not allowed. Okay, so what are the authorization you have? Based on this one you can do it. Here in the security you can see the users and their roles, what they can do and what they are restricted, like edit, delete, change, display access. Okay, never to make any deletion directly over here. Okay, these are the my earlier I had done some upload, so those data was there. Right now there is no data is there. When we'll start the migration, that point of the time we can see how these data are getting filled up over here. You can see another line will come, so that is known as the staging table containing the bank data. Okay, so let us go. Rest of the things are same. Data migration with staging table. Okay. To connect your two systems, like you have S4HANA, or if you have another system is there, so you can connect through the, if you are doing SAP HANA database, or you connecting through a remote. If the two servers are different, you can connect to the remote. And these are being RFC connection. Through the RFC it is getting connected. Okay, we have 4 steps. We are in the second step. We'll save the data in a package. Step 3, back. Okay, review. Okay, now select the review and create the project. Project has been created. Now to test this data, let us, I have some data I'll generate in this exercise. SAP is given a option that you can create some existing data are there. So you can get, so I am getting this, generating this data with some errors. With the purpose is that we have to see how we can solve the error data while doing the migration. So I have downloaded this data. This data will be there in the download folder. See, bank error. This is there. Okay. Let us go to the migrate project. So I have created the project bank. Now I will download this template. Okay. Down, because the data you need to fill as per this SAP given templates are there. Okay. I'll open this one. Here you can see this is the region key, bank key, name of the bank, all having the star. And here in the field, you can see these are the mandatory data that you need to fill it up. Okay. So no need to worry. I have all the data. I'll go there, file, open, browse, all files, select. So already data, some sample data is there. So I'll use those data. Open. Okay. So this is the data. So here you can see this is the blank, but it is a mandatory field. So intentionally I have put it. Here some duplicate keys are there, 405, 405, 10, 10, 15, 15. D is the German. So 2-digit key here intentionally I put 3-digit. So let us see how it works. So I'll copy this data and I have to fill my template. Control C. Okay. So here are the data. So I will not fill it up, but I want to see how system behaves. Save, close it, close everything. Now I am uploading that file. Upload. So all files. This is this Excel sheet I have to upload XML file. Now during the validation, it will give me the error. Okay. So let us wait for some time. Yes, now it is giving the error. So if you see the message here, you can see line number empty, bank, country, region key, empty, 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 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I will open it. 9, 10, 11, 12. See 9, 10, 11, 12. So what I'll do, I'll put a D, 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 because this is a mandatory field. Without this one, system is giving error. Okay. Still some errors are there. Even here, it is 9 character. Here GER, here GER, some duplicate keys are there. I'll save it again. To upload the data again. So initial error will not be there. I'll select, delete this file because I have already updated the error, few errors, not all. So again, it should show me the error. So to check the error, either you need to wait here or you can go back and in the monitor, you can see here. So message. Now see that blank fields are not there, but it is showing the duplicate key 405, 10 and 15. Okay. So again, I have to correct it. Go here. 405. Here duplicates are there. So it is a protected sheet. Review, unprotect the sheet. Then select this line and delete. Okay. 405. Then 4010, another duplicates are there. Delete. 15. Then another duplicate is there. So now we have cleared some of the errors, blank and some duplicate lines. Still some GER is there. So GER is not a country code, always it is a 2 characters. So when taking to the database table, so it is showing this error. Okay. So let us leave these errors for the time being to see in the next level. I'll go back again. Again, I will delete, again upload with the correct data. Upload. Now let us see whether we are going to get any error. May not be, but this error will come in the next. So it is not, it is compiling, which is the mandatory field, and where some duplicates are there. So those validation in the Excel sheet only it is checking, it is not checking the rest of the things. Rest of the things, of course, it will be checked, but in the later stage. So I can proceed here, no errors. Now it is in the next step, automatically it is go to the upload file, then prepare. Here prepare the staging tables. So the time I will prepare the staging tables, it will be updated in my database. Okay, so it is preparing. If I see, it is started here. After some time, it will go in a prepared. Once it is completed, then we can see the tables. Okay, so prepare the staging tables. If we go here, now see there are two lines tables are there. Refresh. See, now there are three tables are there. See, bank country key, bank key name, region, this one. This is the known as the database table access. Okay, either you can see the table which is the database table means data will always be there, but these tables are known as the staging tables. Okay, this database table you can see directly SE69 also you can see, but for the staging table you cannot see those data. Okay, this will be intermediately, it will be before it is finally it is not processed, it will be here. Okay, let us go back. So though the error is there, up to here it has been completed without any error. Next step is the mapping task. So during the mapping task, so bank key, all the data are there. If you want, you can check here if there is any errors are there. So if you want, though you have the Excel sheet file is there, but if you want at the last moment also, you can make here the changes and you can do the confirm. Okay. What I'll do, assume all my data are correct. So I'll select here and here directly I can put a confirm button. Okay. So monitoring, see, confirming it is failed. Why it is get failed? Because not due to the bank key. If you select here, now here say GER. So I'll change it to DE. And I'll put a, so here you have an option that you can change the data. Okay. Once it's okay, then you can put a confirm here. So I'll confirm. Now see, there is no error. All data are now corrected. Okay, but still there is an last error is there, which is the bank key is a number of characters are more than 8. Okay, but it did not appear here. So let us see when it will appear. Simulate. Now check the simulation. Here randomly 10% you can check, but after 10% you check, you can find out, because if it is a long file, very big file is there, so you can check some arbitrarily. If errors are there, you can correct the entire sheet. So here the error is there. This error is nothing but a same error, the bank key. Okay, so what is the error? So bank group, it is more than 8 characters, so that's why the error is there. Okay, I'll go back. If I'll migrate with this error, so what will happen? So one error will be there, rest will pass. So after simulation, again I will do the simulation, because randomly I have done all instances. Start simulation. So same error will be there. Monitoring. It has started, simulation started, 15 records are there. So one record should fail, other record should pass. So everything completed with errors. Again, error will be the same message. See, message also this is the more than 8 character, must have the length 08 bank key. Okay, that's why it is giving the error. Self-explanatory. Go back. Now I have an option, either I can go back and I correct the data, or else I will migrate it. So system will exclude the error line. Okay, migration has been started. Go to the monitoring. Here, let us see 20% completed. 3 of 15 processed already. So if you have a very big file, so completed but with error message, again one is failed. This record has been failed. So if I want to see the failed data to correct later on, so create a correction file. You can download this correction file. It is related to this reference to this file, and now it has been downloaded. So you can see the file. Correction file, source data, creating a way to monitoring screen to download the file. So I'll go here, monitoring screen. Here I can able to download the file. Okay. This will be a zip file has been created. Open. And here you can see only one record which is failed because due to the length of, so you can correct it. So all the error files or error data are there. You can compile and you can fix all the issues. So by this time you come to know where is the errors are there. You can compile and you can again upload. Okay. So we have understood how this database staging tables are getting created here. Okay. So here is the staging table. Okay. So this is the way you can upload the data, migrate the data, and during the migration of your project, this is the app, migrate your data, not through GUI. You have to use this S4 HANA and you can upload the data through staging table. Okay. So that's it. Thank you.